Thank you.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by
Lock in, bro.
and a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready
They want you to do shit, man.
in the next series.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and it's 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
They try again with Montgomery.
Let's go.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead at 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Go get him. Go get him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple. Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mahomes now to throw.
Come on, bro. You serious?
The crossing route here. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 40.
Is you serious, dog?
7-0 on EA Sports.
That nigga was not supposed to get that. God
Chiefs
damn.
with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Flushed out right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee he's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Working the middle of the field.
Wide open, man.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 19.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they
shit.
there for a 1st down.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Damn.
Caught, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of the process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Lee McNeil in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Damn, I knew you was about to do that shit.
Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce.
Damn.
A touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Ooh, damn, thought he was about to miss like this.
Point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7.
Damn.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards to pick up there. To throw is Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. Throwing again is Goff. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Bates' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Yeah, I get the ball, yeah.
Live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the 2nd half is underway.
Woo!
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. 3rd quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. Nifty move.
Let's go. Let's go.
The 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. They juked him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Gibbs straight ahead. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he gets stopped up at the 31
I'll take that.
after a gain of maybe a yard.
I'll take
This
that.
drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll try the air now with Goff. This to Laporta, right side. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
They'll run it. Here's
Damn.
Montgomery. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They go ahead and snap it. Goff escaping the pressure right.
Nah, fuck.
They could not convert, and they turn it over. The
Damn.
Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
I should have kicked the fucking field goal, man. Damn.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Throw over the middle caught by the tight end Gray. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32. Now Mahomes got to have this one. That's to his running back complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
That was a good play. All right, it was a good play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice.
Man, these motherfuckers making some amazing catches, man. Amazing shit be happening on this motherfucker. Man.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. And again, it's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard
Picking
line.
the wrong plays around this bitch, man.
21 yards.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And he stopped immediately there. 3 points separate separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
Fuck the wire. Fuck that.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
I don't need that.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Ah, he did the comeback route.
And it's going to be another first.
Damn, he did that comeback route.
At the Lions' 15-yard line.
And here we are
Damn.
in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know
that's crazy.
This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. Another try from the 14 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw it.
Damn.
This is caught.
Oh!
They've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been.
Oh my God, bro.
To take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone.
We did that same play, man.
And if I may introduce just one
That's
downside
crazy.
to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this.
Ooh!
And that is off the left upright. It's
All needs a field goal now. Let's see what I can do.
Now he's back out there to boom this.
You said there should be shaking?
With some frustration after the PAT miss.
Oh, hell no.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's 1st and 10. Now Goff.
Damn, it's over with.
Sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
I should have threw that bitch high.
And the Chiefs have just
Damn.
sewn up this football game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a play in the catch.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Hey, what a flag at? God damn. What a flag at, man?
And the clock stopped at 8 seconds.
And they were just hoping for something to go their way. A tip ball, a penalty, anything everything to get them within shouting distance of field goal range. But now, with the clock where it is, this is going to take something close to a miracle to pull this one out.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One last throw here for Goff. He's going to let it fly. And it's
Man, what the fuck these niggas be doing, bro? Good game, bro.
And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down.